To the corridors of justice, and the standoff between the Law Society of Kenya and the Judiciary appears to be taking a new twist. As the targeted boycott of 9 judges entered its second day, allegations of threats, intimidation and political interest surfaced, even as some of the affected courts continued with business as usual. Grace Nganga reports.
Day one of targeted boycott of 9 judges by the Law Society of Kenya painted a mixed picture, with some of the judges continuing to hear matters despite the society's directive. A spot check by KTN at the Kibra Law Courts proceedings before Justice Sela Atambo, one of the 9 judges on the boycott list, went on as scheduled. Mentions proceeded, rulings and judgments were delivered, with advocates appearing both physically and virtually. One advocate who appeared before Justice Atambo told KTN he had little choice.
Some matters are a bit different. For example, today I was handling a mediation matter, and for mediation matters, maybe the parties to the mediation would not understand the boycott.
At the Machakos Law Court proceedings before Justice Josephine Mongare, another of the judges targeted by the boycott, were conducted virtually. But even as court sessions continued, fresh allegations of intimidations have now emerged from within the legal fraternity. Advocates who spoke to KTN on condition of anonymity claimed that they had been warned they risked deregistration from the Law Society of Kenya if they appeared before any of the 9 judges. Several declined to be interviewed or identified, saying they fear reprisals. Some lawyers also questioned the motive behind the boycott, describing it as increasingly political rather than professional. They claimed the campaign had been hijacked by competing interests within the society, arguing that while it is being presented as a fight for judicial accountability, it is in reality advancing the agenda of a small group of individuals rather than reflecting the views of the wider legal fraternity. The allegations also present a stark contrast to remarks made by LSK President Charles Kanjama on Wednesday, when he claimed it was advocates who are being threatened by judges and compelled to appear before them.
From our members who are being forced to proceed with matters, and some of whose matters have been taken out with prejudice. They have been either dismissed or asked to pay court allocation, court adjournment fees.
In fact, the judiciary is incapable of reforming itself.
Today, however, some advocates are alleging the pressure is coming from within their own professional body, with claims of threats against members who fail to comply with the boycott directive. As the standoff between the Law Society of Kenya and the Judiciary deepens, the battle is no longer just playing out in courtrooms. It is now exposing divisions within the legal profession itself, with competing claims over who is really under pressure and from whom. Grace Nganga, KTN.
Elsewhere, drama unfolded at the Nakuru Law Courts after